Look, this video is about awareness. This is the first step of ACE, the ACE transformation method that I've spent the last 5 years putting together after working with hundreds and hundreds of people on every problem you can possibly imagine. And I just want to touch base with the very beginning of this method in ACE, which is awareness. It all begins with awareness. And if you can have a good, long, hard look at yourself when you are in that reactive state, okay? When you're frustrated or you're in the pain or you're in the thick of it, if you can have a good, long, hard look at yourself with that muscle of awareness, you'll see that there's actually part of you that doesn't want to be free from the problem. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? There's actually part of you that wants the problem more than it wants the solution. And that's the survival self. This is bred from, or a product of, the ego. And you might find yourself scrolling through your phone or scrolling through your Instagram DM messages. Just in the back of your mind, you're actually thinking, okay, who will validate the state of being I'm in right now? Who's going to give me that fuel that I need? And deliberately avoiding the person that might actually be able to solve the problem. I mean, ultimately, only you can solve the problem because you created the problem in the beginning. But this is the thing, there's actually part of us that doesn't want to be free from the suffering, and it will actually avoid anyone who could shine some light on the problem. And instead, we're going to go diving for that person that will reaffirm our current state of consciousness. It's twisted, it's backwards, isn't it? But this is a predictable pattern of behavior, survival behaviors, where we're actually chasing chemistry. We're chasing a chemical fix in our body so that we can feel an emotion that's congruent with the thought in our head, which is, I've been hard done by, there's no solution here, I'm a victim, people have done me wrong. Okay, that thought, that stream of consciousness, what we're now looking for is the mirror in the body to get the chemistry, to get the feeling so that we can complete the loop, okay? So that it reaffirms our state of being. And this is what I mean. We will actually go searching for the people, the girlfriends. They're going to sit there and just listen to us puke garbage onto them, or the lads that are going to, let's go out, hit the piss, get smashed tonight, lads, and talk about how bad everything is. So this is the crazy part of our survival mechanisms. They're genius. Like when we were kids, when we were younger, to deal with a largely unconscious world that we get born into, to deal with a largely unconscious family unit that we get born into, we needed to manipulate. We needed to distort our behavior, our emotion, our thinking to fit in. It's all about maintaining status quo. But then we become big people that they call grown-ups. And when we're not practicing awareness, we slip back into this program. We start behaving, as if we were frightened little kids again. And it is just a program. It's a perception program driven by the hindbrain. And you see, this part of the brain is 1,000,000 times more powerful than your thinking brain. So just reason this with me for a second. When you go into this reactive state, you've got an information processor back here that is 1,000,000 times more powerful, driving these predictable patterns of behavior, predictable patterns of reactivity, compared to our conscious thinking brain that's saying, think positively and remember the affirmations that I set out this morning. You're fighting an uphill battle, absolute uphill battle. So by practicing awareness, you can catch yourself before you slip. Okay, when you can actually see yourself almost outside of the picture frame looking in and go, I'm trying to get love right now. I'm absolutely in my pain body right now. I am attempting to manipulate this person, and instead be authentic. You got to be congruent. You just got to be real with people. It's through your vulnerability that you break the connection to these old patterns of thinking and behaving. Okay, so when you no longer feed these patterns, you maintain that awareness, you maintain that consciousness, and then you're back in the driver's seat. But it takes a lot of fortitude and courage, spiritual courage, for you to be able to admit, hang on, part of me doesn't want to be free from this problem. I want this chemical in my body. This feeling of blame, I want that to be produced so that I get, like any drug addict, right? I get the feeling, it's a mirror of the thought, bang, the cycle's been completed, everything's okay again. This unconscious part of us actually wants pain. And you see, these chemicals, where they land on the receptor sites on the cells in our body, they sit on the same receptor sites as heroin or any other drug. So if you can get addicted to drugs, you can absolutely get addicted to suffering. You can get addicted to playing the victim. You can get addicted to pain and drama. So it's absolutely imperative that you don't continue to feed it, because if you keep moving into this reactive state, nerves that fire together wire together. It's called Hebbian learning in neuroscience. It's called Hebb's law. When neurons fire together, they wire together and they get stronger and stronger and stronger. That circuitry, the neural circuitry in our brain, becomes better equipped at carrying out these unconscious reactive behaviors that we're asking it to carry out. So if it is to be, it's up to you and me. You have to do this. You've got to take the step and break these patterns of behavior. No one is coming to fix this for you. Even the videos I make, the books that I write, the workshops that I do that you can come along to, these are just pointers. I've come to the other side of the river and now I'm trying to help as many people as I can. But ultimately, it's up to you to implement this stuff. If it is to be, it's up to you and me. You're responsible for everything that's ever happened to you, past, present, and future. You don't got no time machine. You can't change the past. So all we can do is either bathe in the chemistry of survival, bathe in the hormones of stress. Like I said, scrolling through the phone. Sarah, no, she'll try and fix the problem. Lisa, don't want to speak to Lisa. She's actually quite aware and awakened. Mary. Yeah, Mary, she's in the pain. I'm going to contact her. So this part of us actually wants to feed it, right? You got to change. If you want to change, you got to stop it. Stop it. Okay? And then you move that energy by just sitting with it. Just being present with it. Totally alone. Kind of like I am right now on the top of this mountain, actually. Just in the stillness. Like, get away from the noise. Right? One of the fastest ways to break the pain body and beat depression, cure all this crap, right? Just get it out, is to sit long enough with yourself so that the pain body transmutes from chemistry back into energy. It's exactly what I did in intensive care after my near-death experience. I couldn't go anywhere. I'm in this hospital bed. I don't have spinal clearance. I'm 42 kilos and I can't move. I was forced to sit with my pain for 2 weeks in this bed and it dissolves. You're like the alchemist. It changes from chemistry into energy, into inspiration, right? And that's what you need to create a new life. That's what you need to build those things that you want, okay? So authenticity, present moment awareness, just tune into it. You don't have to think equal to the feeling in the body. Just come into it, feel it out, be in your body. That's how you heal the body. Today's video, it's all done, guys. If you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, sending you guys light and sending you love. Peace.